Welcome to Finley's World.
And what are we getting ready to do today?
We're getting ready to do some schoolwork. You see that we're using this pineapple thing because this is very bumpy.
That's right. So the first thing we're going to do today is the DK Geography Workbook for first grade. Geography and science are things that she's most interested in. And right now we're just talking about some of the different continents and different countries on the continents. So another thing we've been working on is being able to count to 100. We started with the different Kumon book that got us up to 30. And then I thought up to 120 seemed pretty aggressive, but it actually moves a little slower. It starts with 1 through 20 and then kind of builds about 10 numbers at a time. With a little bit of help, she can already count to 100. I definitely recommend this book. Not too difficult, but they definitely learn their numbers from it.
Why did the monkey cross the road?
Why?
Because the monkey wanted to get the banana.
What? You're so silly. As you can see, Miss Finley is left-handed. What comes after 77?
77, 78.
Okay. What comes after 78?
79.
Do it.
83, 84, 85, 86, 87.
Thank you. Now the next and very most important thing that we have to do is what? What do we put on the page after we finish the page?
We get sticker.
We get a sticker. This is the DK Workbook first grade. Very similar to the geography one we just did. They give you stickers in the front to mark your progress at the top of each sheet. Right now we're talking about metals. So what we'll do today is look at a picture and circle all the things in the picture that are made out of metal. Simple addition.
I just love this zebra.
Basically you're working numbers 1 through 30. First you're learning how to add the number 1 to each of those numbers. Then the second half of the book is 1 through 30 again, but you're adding the number 2. The pages work on a number line so they can find the number. Like here's 18 plus 2, so you'll find 18 and then go up 2. Can you find the answer? Now when they have a long list like this, what we'll do is we'll do one section one day and one section the next to not overwhelm her. The only complaint I have is that when you have a long list like this, especially at this age, they tend to write letters and numbers pretty big. So I'm constantly having to tell her to make her numbers smaller so that they'll all fit on there.
I want to show the people.
For the sticker.
See, there's stars.
We love.
I need to get down and show them.
Okay.
A little close up.
Oh, there you go. The thing I love about homeschooling is if things get difficult and we get frustrated, we just stop and we move on. Sometimes we may skip a page in a book if it's something that we're just not quite ready for and go back to it later. But there's no pressure to do any particular thing on any particular day. We're going to do our thinking skills. We've had a lot of fun with this book. We started when she was a little younger with the front part of it, which was dealing with different types of shapes and shape description. They also do interlocking cubes. So when you buy this book, is you do need the attribute block set as well as the interlocking cube set to do the front half of the book because it all deals with shapes.
You need these blocks.
Second half of the book deals with description words regarding like family members, food, animals, and also about like jobs. I only intended to do one page today. She saw the page beside it and decided she wanted to move forward and do that one as well. So we'll do 2 pages today. Telling time. We started with easy telling time first, and that one just focused on learning the hours and the half hours. This one moves on to learning the minutes. So right now we're reviewing numbers 1 through 60 by just filling in missing numbers as we go through. So we have to count.
Here, let me go
fill in the numbers.
Let me go to a close-up of this.
Okay, close-up time. She was able to complete 4 out of the 6 lines on her own until she got exhausted by the project. So we're just going to stop here and pick it up tomorrow. To give you a quick overview, it starts with numbers 1 through 10 with just tracing, matching, counting, counting and picking the right number. Then it moves on to same or fewer, even and odd. She really enjoyed the even and odd section. Then we also do things like first, second, third, fourth. So we do placements, lots of matching. Then we get into adding, numbers 1 through 5. We'll do patterns, and they also do shapes in this book, shapes and patterns. This book also works with a number line, kind of like what we did in the Kumon books. We start taking numbers away, so we start doing subtraction 1 through 5, bar graphs, and most recently we've gotten into doing symmetry, halves and symmetry, as well as some probability. This one says you have 4 red balls and 1 yellow ball. If you put them all in a box and close your eyes and picked up one ball, what color would it probably be?
5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. That was a crankers.
You missed one.
9, 10.
Yeah, 10. So can you write the number 10 there? Alright, go through and make your pairs and see if you have an even number or odd number. We need to pick what for this page?
It's time to get a sticker. First I need to show this close up.
Alright, close up.
One close up. Oops.
Alright, now come back over for the sticker. Alright, so we went ahead and skipped over to do this page real quick. She just traces the number over here, then counts to match up the numbers with the group of items. Something she can do pretty quick and independently, and something she enjoys doing. So we went ahead and did a second page out of this book. In 180 days, I just tear one sheet out a day. The social studies says she wants a bear, he wants a bear, they have a problem. What is their problem? And then they've got to choose either they share or they don't share. And then how do they feel, happy or angry? Next we're going to do a science worksheet. On the back it has 4 different types of weather, and they're just going to draw what type of clothes they were wearing that weather. This is geography sheet. The front page is a map of a school, and we're going to circle different things on the map and then draw a school at the bottom.
All of that. And now this, all of this. All of that, all of this, all of that, all of this, all of that.